Good morning, students. So today we are discussing about 8th class biology. So today, first of all, I will explain the content, that is chapters, and later so we have in 8th class biology total 11 chapters. How many chapters? 11 chapters. So number one, what is science? What is science? Number two, cell, the basic unit of life. Number three, third chapter is the world of microorganisms, part one and part two. Reproduction in animals. Fifth chapter, the age of adolescence. Sixth chapter, biodiversity and its conservations. Seventh chapter, different ecosystems. Eighth chapter, production of food from plants. Ninth chapter, production of food from animals. 10th chapter, not for breathing, not for drinking. 11th chapter, why do we fall ill? So these are the chapters which we studied in this academic year 21 and 22. So easy chapters, and we have to go to. Now let us go to the what is science. So what is science? Chapter 1. What is science? So it is amazing to think of the facilities available today when compared to primitive era. Computers, mobile phones, internet, space shuttles, robotics, hybrid food grains, medicines, etc. So nowadays we can see variety kind of facilities such as computers, mobile phones, internet, space shuttles, robotics, hybrid food grains, and medicines are all the results of ideas which originated in some human brains. They are the people who think differently to observe and understand the nature in a specific way. Let us understand how they think and what they do. So here, first of all, what is science? Before going to discuss what is science, so how the new things are invented, discovered. So nowadays what we are seeing in front of us, we are seeing that mobile phones, Bluetooth, speakers, and smart watches. So like that. So these are the products of science. These are the derivations of the science only. So these are the products which came from the in the part of science. So here there is the given what is science. Science is the concentrated human effort to understand better the history of the natural world and how the natural world works, with observable physical evidences as the basis of that understanding. It is done through observations of a natural phenomenon. So through experimentation that tries to simulate natural process under controlled conditions. Science is a process of thinking. So generally, it is the effort of human being It is the process of thinking. So it is the process of thinking. So here, so can science is a process of thinking, and science is an organized study of knowledge which is based on experimentation. It is a science, it is a knowledge, and it is based on the experiments, conducting experiments. Science is a tool for searching truths of nature. So whatever truths are there in nature regarding to the scientific manner, so it is the truth. You can say that. So now, questioning is the primary or fundamental step in scientific thinking. Already I explained you, science is a process of thinking, and it is the knowledge. So it is the primary fundamental step, questioning. So questioning become, and the result is science. There are many phenomena in nature around us which sprout up doubt in our minds. So in this universe, there will be we have many doubts regarding to many things. For example, how the monitor or TV works. Which one makes to focuses light in the monitor, and what we should call. In this way, we should go to the deeply. So which are appearing. So in which way we able to see the particular organisms, microorganisms, macroorganisms. So like this, the phenomenon in nature around us sprout of doubt. Of course, there may be problems. Let us observe the following experiences. You too can add your observations to enrich list. So right. So let us discuss, why do leaves fall down from the tree after turning yellow? So there is, it is the thinking. For this question is thinking. Finally, we get answer, that is called science. What is the reason to fall off leaves? So generally, whenever leaves are get old age, they may fall off. First of all, they become turning yellow and they may fall down. So any leaves in the plants, They may fall down when they are getting age while turning yellow color. When you think of it, this sentence, the questioning is when the leaves are fall off from the tree, why do leaves are turning yellow? These are the two questions. For these two questions, leaves have certain lifespan. Up to then only they may live. After that, they may turn into a yellow color. Why they are turning into green into yellow? Why? Because the green color pigments are converted into yellow color pigments when they are getting age. That is the reason leaves are fall off. Here it is called scientific thinking is there. We should go to the deeply. And so next here, so second one, how do ants identify sweets kept in a tin? By the chemical substances, by their pheromones, they can identify the sweets kept in a tin because of they have the special equipments to smell the sweets so that they move towards the sweets. Why cannot we see stars during daytime? This is also most important. Why cannot see stars during daytime? Why? Because they may reflect some of the rays because of coming from the stars. We are unable to see the stars because of moving rotation and revolution of the earth. Also, we cannot see the stars during daytime. And also fourth one, pickles do not spoil, but sambar gets spoiled soon. Why? So this is the question here. Pickles, why don't they may not spoil? Why? Because in pickles we add more salt. More salt. When we add salt, no harmful organisms comes contact. They won't be um, pickles are not spoiled because of more salt we added in the pickles. That is the reason no organisms comes contact the pickles and pickles are not spoiled. But sambar gets. Why? Because sambar daily regularly we used and also we add less salt and also it has less contents so that there is a chance to spoil the sambar. Next, farmers afraid of unseasonal rains and uncontrolled pest. How to solve these problems? So mainly here also it is a uncontrolled pest, unseasonal rains. So unseasonal rains means, for example, in June first week, generally rain season starts. When at the time they may once rain falls, they may till, they may level the soil, and they may sow the seeds. So okay, now middle of the crop water is required. Okay, but after coming baby plants, if the more rain is fall, what happens? Baby plants will be spoiled. So total crop will be spoiled. So that unseasonal rains will be danger to the crop. Uncontrolled pest. So you know that while growing crop, pests are dangerous organisms which spoil the crop. So how to solve these problems? So he can change the pattern of the agriculture and change the month. And also he may use some protections to protect his crop. For the controlling of pest, he used some pesticides and he sown the disease resistance plants and seeds to control the pest. These are the scientific thinking. And next go to the how are disease caused and how to prevent and cure them. So this is also most important. So how are diseases caused and how to cure cure them. So diseases caused by the variety kind of organisms like microorganisms, macroorganisms, microorganisms like viruses, bacteria, macroorganisms like pest, insects, and other beetles. And how can we prevent means by spraying some of the natural fertilizers, using natural chemicals, and sowing the disease resistance plants. When you sow disease resistance plants, whatever organisms comes contact, nothing will happen. Crop will grow continuously. So that sowing disease resistance plants is the best for. Consider some example. An ecologist observes the behavior of different organisms living in different habitats like crows on trees, tigers in forest, fish in water, earthworms in the soil. So some of the ecologists, they may observe the behavior of different organisms living in different habitats. So a habitat means a place where the organisms live. For example, crow live on tree, tigers live in forest, fish in water, earthworm in the soil. And like this, geologist studies the distribution of the geologist studies the distribution of the fossils, fossils and minerals. What are fossils? So fossils are the remnants of the plants and animals. Once upon a time, they lived, but today they are not present. So the parts of the organisms, either it is a plant or animal, which is dead one. So this dead one is lived once upon a time. That is termed as a fossil. Fossil, nothing but a component or the part of the plant or the part of animal or part of the human being, whatever may be. That part may be either hands, legs, whatever may be regarding to animal, human being, plants like seeds, fruits, stem, branches, leaves, whatever, the remnants, the parts, which these are identified today, but these organisms lived once upon a time. Those are called fossils. So minerals, in when you go to the deeply, after decomposing the organisms, some of the chemical substances added to the soil, they are become as a minerals. So we get from the earth crust. So both the scientists are making observations in order to find out patterns in the natural phenomena. So previous we seen that ecologists and geologists. So ecologists studied where the organisms lives, what kind of organisms in which places they live, nothing but habitats. But geologists, they may study fossils, when they formed, These fossils belongs to which organisms? How many days or years are taken to form the part into fossil? And also you can identify the minerals. So here you can keep in your mind here two scientists they given, ecologist and a geologist. Ecologist studies habitats of the organisms where they live. Geologists studied fossils and minerals in the earth crust. So both the scientists are making observations in order to find out a natural phenomena. So observations and research done by these people enlighten the general public. After identifying these, they may conclude and give in a textbook. So observation, an astrophysicist photographs stars, planets, distant galaxies, and a climatologist draws a. So you take a astrophysicist. He takes the photographs of the stars, planets, distant galaxies, and whereas a climatologist draws data from weather balloons when the rainfall, when the monsoons are started, where the more hot temperature, where the cool temperature. So in this way, each scientist have a special branch to observe the different things in a different ways. So up to in this way, what we seen here, ecologist, geologist, and astrophysicist and climatologist. So ecologist, you can go through the habitats of the organisms. Geologist, you can go through the fossils and minerals in the earth. Whereas astrophysicist, he takes the pictures and observe the planets, their rotation, their function, their characteristics, and distance galaxies. A climatologist is mainly forecast the for weather, rainfall, climate, temperature, hot conditions. So he may, in this way, variety, different thousands of scientists are there to research in variety kind of uh, phenomenon. And also we can go through the about a chemist observes the rate of one chemical reaction at a different temperature, and a nuclear physicist record the results of angular momentum of a particular particle in the circular path. Both the scientists are performing experiment to discover the consistent pattern. A biologist observing the reactions of particular tissue to various stimulants in likewise biologist, and various stimulations likewise when few scientists investigate on the cause of disease while